industrious woman. Meaning say no one mailing kolao, say no one making kolao, say no one mentiasie. Fire. Sam George on delay show. I said the yere ya and so what it 2 years down the lane, when he appears before a committee, Sam George say, the yere industrious, but delay interview ni bio. Ubo we are a faceabo committee no dey bio. Na man for no make your judgment.
What was saying?
3.
What's now how many years?
We are 10 years this year.
Oh yeah, then Juma.
Juma potin oh yeah, say or titiama.
What was saying?
3.
What's now how many years?
We are 10 years this year.
Oh yeah, then Juma.
Juma potin oh yeah, say or titiama.
What was saying?
3.
What's now how many years?
We are 10 years this year.
Oh yeah, then Juma.
Juma potin oh yeah, say or titiama.
What was saying?
3.
Do you have the benefit of any secondary source of income?
Mr. Chairman, I'm married to a very industrious woman.
No, I don't get it. Please explain.
I'm married to an industrious woman.
Okay, so please explain to her. If you say you are married to an industrious woman and that is the source of your secondary income.
Now, according to information of the Afrifa drop, the Sam George, the Honorable Sam George, the Minister for Communications. It seemed there, or can I be there, or as a year, I don't know what more any BPR, ever since Obedi MP, some Honorable Sam George, Honor Yazan, a wabon, Pony Baby, doing Zinyaza, Obibo one another baby them. But Okatakyire the drop the Dama Semimu. No one would know, as some not can because of their noya and the oath or canantino, with Yaganamra. Now, shall other what your Honorable Sam George will need to. In some baby, we do know. Why a pinsu? Why a tomb? Or was an a video no business and could be at Shawadi?
Ordinary see ni ade ye beka ho asem mo jane na kra ye besa mopa mundum light isi akra ye beso so phone ni ade aye why ye beso ka yi phone light ni ade aye show why Bobi na yanko ni Sam George ni owura Sam George Samnet George Minister of Communication Digital Technology and Innovation na oye Minister of Communication Bobi and I now know me one and who said, yes, Sam George is who be a foundation. The foundation, no, a dear near dear. Yes, sir. And for that matter, Sam George, when a financier, Sam George say, or no, the financier. Now, what you know, man for not getting a call. Sam George, and now me tell what the I'm saying. Sam George, me who say what the partners. MTN, now say partners, MTN, Minister of Communication, and was in a foundation, MTN for any partners, et you ha MTN for logo da asieno, and was say or partners of the foundation. Tell them say okay, and then I Minister of Communication. And the young say MTN a major player in the telecommunication space, and the Minister of Communication, or no, and now we MTN a CEO no ekoko srano. You Daniel so you sam ina call it yebusa say okoko srano no and komo e course wo and the man is obey partners and ya. But if we a Minister of Communication, NASA major player, MTN controls about 70% of the market of a year telecommunication. So when a year CEO of MTN, Akosera Sam George. Now all of a sudden, what by Sam George, you know, you can't say the foundation, no any partner, and it raises costs for a lot. Precisely. If you say you see a pronkuma, Egun shira ne kura na etikuma kwadro yi. Never so bribla. Na agro no ehya asiemponi. Say communications minister. Timi anam so mame nkohwe. Say Sam George ebia na MTN for aye ne partners all this while. And don't forget, say Sam George say, onu watu onye adwuma da. Apart from a year MP no odi no. Na onka no kurenti no. Ukohwe aye video bi e bebo akere mu a. Oni delay ye interview. In one breath, ye busa ne say ne yire ye adwuma bayi. O se ne yire no wanya adwuma. O hwe nkola. And Sam George went to a year ye can say parliament. a committee set up by a year act na yebeba ho kofintu ko a year act 769 and no na a set up a year the NCA National Communications Authority a National Communications Authority o modjuma ne say wo mo na be regulate the space of communication telecommunication na wo mo na regulate a year MTN Telecel Airtel Tigo ni ade wo mo na regulate wo and NCA is under the Ministry of Communication. So the operating minister there is Sam George. Or no exercise control over NCA. Although it's an autonomous body. But the say it's a minister na telecommunications in national. You know him say na no kwebe say e ba no say internet here there. MTN say there be mumfa ni nyina ama ye na ye nche. So by every means possible, MTN is trying to stamp the authority within the space of communication. Which ya pass Mrakovi. Ya pass Mra sa Mra no echere say.
Na babazana share video no business video.
Per the NCA laws, no player in the game should even control more than 40%. So the government is taking steps so we reduce even the monopoly of MTN within the space. Eti ebane says a minister be I no ye minister of communication na MTN CEO ekọ na onene koku ekọ ya say na ade echi no be ne partner. Now there is something called corruption or perception. That is how come I say corruption perception index, because some of the things about corruption it is the perception, the optics of it. So you busa question say Sam George get the can and all of a sudden MTN for na ye be call Sam George social media page Instagram na yakọ share Daniel so you know afameko na yanko hwe Sam so ahanti kobi bia na mse ma menko hwe Sam George ni Instagram the foundation ni Instagram so Jata Foundation Instagram ni ani enam ho ade ekọ mehu we 2022 mehu MTN partner bia ho 2023 yanko mehu so munyina mu hwe wo MTN nya partner bia wo Sam George from 2022 MTN nya partner da 2023 MTN nya partner da 2024 MTN nya partner da afa yanko page no foundation page yako Obi, all of a sudden, na Sam George obey minister na MTN PM. But there is a code of conduct for a public office holders. All of a sudden, you say MTN is Sam George, a partner. Now, carefully, or Shedan or Casa partners and not sponsors. Because Sam George is smart. So he says partners. But partner no more day, or more check credit, and no more internet, no more the year day. Now, or the Bama free. MTN were a private company. So the major interest in the world. And so make it profit. So make it profit there. Or be partner where they no be free more as a minister of communication. Now Shraj wo a code of conduct for public officers. Shraj. Young person by public officers. Ebe ye nyoma basabasenti. Now, so code of conduct project in Ghana for ready. So this is the code of conduct for public officers of Ghana and the guidelines. So Embrano, even the constitution, ekas public officers, and you kwaso omuye bibi. Now yanko article 284 of the constitution here radio. Article 284 of the 1992 constitution say a public officer shall not put himself in a position where his personal interest conflict or is likely to conflict with the performance of his functions of his office. The framers of the Constitution per Article 284. Omanga said where it only conflicts, but see, it is likely. So we are trying to nip every situation where even obedient two position be corrupt. So if a minister of communication, NCA say, na MTN NCA say, na say ochina, or see MTN ne partner. So the likelihood of conflicting the personal interest with the office he occupies, and the Constitution eka. Omaya yetuma yemfamra nyehwe. Yemfamra nyehwe. Obia dope. Sam George no no call for equity. Sam George no na SCS eja, ono na wo ye wo china yeso wo president ni bia di ni ade. Ai wo bia di. And then Sam George say, obey Minister of Communication on the regulatory MTN, the MTN and the partners. So the Constitution 283 or say where now young Konian share a year code of conduct for a year public officers per shraj. So the same phrase, you know, the person abosoba a japayenti, there be next one where Constitution, you know, called a code of conduct and then now Public Services Commission. And so amma a code of conduct. Are we a public officer? You don't put yourself in a position where your personal interest conflict, not only conflict, but it's likely. That is the phrase. And more country says some George say MTN the partner. Is it not likely to conflict with the Is it not against the law? Does it not breach the Constitution? And we sit here, a nation without laws. That's some George that's to office. Sam George, what is to office when his action is in clear breach of the Constitution, and Sam George that's to because we don't care. Now, Kofi, I didn't want to see we need to Sam George. Why the finance where you know the foundation, and don't forget says now committee of inquiry anymore. A public account committee, a ministerial vetting committee, whatever committee. That's how could try to per the laws of our nation, you've lied on oath, and it's a perjury. And perjury is for jail sentence. For lying on oath. Now, some judge call a year vetting committee, or call vetting committee, you know, and or can be. But before say Obeko vetting committee, no, young only delay your interview be. Some few years down the lane, young only delay interview na yen more kind. Now all of a sudden, yen
3.
What's that? How many years?
We're 10 years this year.
Oh yeah, then Juma.
Juma potin oh yeah say or titiema.
Oh no, what was saying?
3.
What's that? How many years?
We're 10 years this year.
Oh yeah, then Juma.
Juma potin oh yeah say or titiema.
Oh no, what was?
Bobby. See, Sam George, you a very dishonest character. Sam George say, a Juma ne yere ya ne se otite ne ma. Tien you. Some few years down the lane. When the same St. George has appeared before a committee, and I don't know why the MPP part of it is still sitting down because this is perjury.
Yes.
This is perjury. When you lie on oath in front of a committee, it is perjury.
Precisely so.
Which you can go to jail for that. Now, St. George a committee. You could cheer your can or committee. Take note. Or send a Juma waya and say what it's in about. You trade the St. George can committee.
Of any secondary source of income?
Mr. Chairman, I'm married to a very industrious woman.
So in less than 2 years, all of a sudden, what it mano? A very industrious woman. Meaning, no mailing kolao, no making kolao, no mentiasie. Sam George on delay show. I said the anayere ya and so what it 2 years down the lane, when he appears before a committee, Sam George say, "Nayere industrious, but delay interview ni bio. Ubo we are after a committee no dey ni bio. Na man for no make your judgment."
Oh no, what was saying?
3.
What's that? How many years?
We're 10 years this year.
Oh yeah, then Juma.
Juma potin oh yeah say or titiema.
Oh no, what was saying?
3.
What's that? How many years?
We're 10 years this year.
Oh yeah, then Juma.
Juma potin oh yeah say or titiema.
Oh no, what was saying?
3.
What's that? How many years?
We're 10 years this year.
Oh yeah, then Juma.
Juma potin oh yeah say or titiema.
Oh no, what was saying?
3.
Do you have the benefit of any secondary source of income?
Mr. Chairman, I'm married to a very industrious woman.
No, I don't get it. Please explain.
I'm married to an industrious woman.
Okay, so please explain to her, if you say you are married to an industrious woman and that is the source of your secondary income, what exactly do you mean?
I mean, my wife takes care of me.
Very well. Do you have the benefit of any secondary source of income?
Brother, to
Nabak.
And this is a minister of state.
Exactly. Aye.
So dishonesty
Precise.
at the highest level.
Exactly.
Now some George Begs say, I won't lose a sleep over somebody who is trying to be relevant. Sam George. Or no Sam George.
Say.
Me Afrifa. Sam George.
Very dishonest.
Now, Dr. Bawumia, now whoever wins the MPP flag bearer, Tienye, says Sam George at me the Minister of Communication. Either some of them council of state chair in the next government, and as a Minister of Communication, what the best is or catch them up. Because we need intellectual firepower. Be a mini Sam George, Mitiena, on carry any intellectual firepower. We were not the Muya me Hakwado. The Muya me Hadodo.
Very dishonest person.
In one breath, 2 years down the lane, industrious, and such a person is occupying a position like minister.
More fire.
It's honesty, baby. So some George Begs MTN and a partner, where it is clear, it is clear, said Adriana Woyen is likely to conflict with a position as a public officer.
More fire. More fire. More fire. More fire.
Jatane Chantro. Jatane control. Jatano. Onye jatabiahu. Onye jatabiahu. Most of them are na jatane. Onye jatabiahu. Buabu kro nyibi. We won't come. Na jatane. Jatane yire ne Jata. Ne yire ne Sam George, dishonesty, and Uko a year section 211 of Act 29, which is Criminal and Other Offences Act. A perjury once a month. So Sam George, you've committed a crime against the state. If we are to go by what a year Article 211 of a year Act 29 can, Sam George, we are on ocean konankwa. 2 minutes, we are industrious. 2 minutes, this person says MTN and partner.
More fire.
Which is which? Sam George is a by no betremua. Sam George is afraid one sponsor. The foundation. Ni obisa se na bia also wonya adwuma bia 15,000 Ghana cedi na parliamentary head ma wo. Ana wo yire so hwe nkola. To nya ses kan wo yi. O man ye famra nya hwe. Now bia so de o ye
Tvghana, Matilda and Sir.